Why a positive behaviour approach is best. A positive approach is often the best way to guide your child's behaviour. This means giving your child attention when they behave well, rather than just applying consequences when they do something you don't like. A positive behaviour approach helps the child build their self-confidence and their trust in you, helps them know what behaviour is appropriate, manage their own behaviour, and develop important skills like the ability to get along well with others, learn to understand, manage, and express their feelings. There are some things you can practice too. You should role model good behaviour. Your child watches you to get clues on how to behave, and what you do is often much more important than what you say. For example, if you want your child to say please, say it yourself. If you don't want your child to raise their voice, speak quietly and gently yourself. You should keep promises. When you follow through on your promises, good or bad, your child learns to trust and respect you. They will learn that you won't let them down when you've promised something nice, and also not try to change your mind when you've explained a consequence. So when you promise to jump on the trampoline after your child picks up their toys, get ready to jump. When you say you'll leave the library if your child doesn't stop running around, be prepared to leave straight away. And you should think about a few family rules. For example, your family rules might be things like, we speak nicely to each other, everyone helps out around the house, we look after our own belongings. You may also talk about the consequences of breaking these family rules.
Nobody's helping me, so how can we do the next activity? Thank you, Zara. High five. Yeah.
Prepare for challenging situations. There are times when looking after your child and doing things you need to do will be tricky. If you think about these challenging situations in advance, you can plan around your child's needs. Give him a 5-minute warning before you need him to change activities. Talk to them about why you need their cooperation.
All the others. Zoe, we're not playing anymore, we're packing up. Can you please pack up all of these books? Put them neatly on the bookshelf. Thank you.
Providing choices is a simple way to give children a sense of control while still accomplishing the task at hand. For example, when it's time to clean up, ask a child if they'd like to help clean up the blocks or the books.
In the nighttime, the same thing. It's been really helpful to have the same routine. For us, it's having a dinner and then a bath. Then we have milk and getting ready in her pajamas. We have a story before bed, and I try to stay calm even though it's very it can be frustrating at times when she doesn't want to go to bed, but that time and the routine really supports her opening up at night about any fears that she has before bed. So during the reading of the book, sometimes something will pop up, or as I'm talking to her to go to sleep, having her hand on her back, she might tell me what she's scared of, and we can work that out before she goes to sleep. And I find that that really is a great calming way for both of us, even though it takes a long time. Sometimes that process is a really beneficial one.
Talk to them about why you need their cooperation. Catch your child being good. When your child is behaving in a way you like, give her some positive feedback. For example, wow, you're playing so nicely. I really like the way you're keeping all the blocks on the table. This works better than waiting for the blocks to come crashing to the floor before you take notice and say, hey, stop that. And at snack time, allow children to choose between 2 snack options. Keep things simple and positive. If you give clear instructions in simple terms, your child will know what's expected of them. For example, please hold my hand when we cross the road, and positive rules are usually better than negative ones because they guide your child's behaviour in a positive way. For example, please shut the gate is better than don't leave the gate open.
Yep, so let's go choose our book.
If you're angry about something your child has done, try to explain why you want her not to do it again. When we get upset, kids feel unsafe and their behaviour can get worse. Take a deep breath. Give them a reason to go with your request. This helps kids see your reasoning. Help kids understand rules or requests and show them the impact of their behaviour on others.
We always make sure that she feels safe. And I think that's been a big realization for me, is that we're her safe spot, and even when she's angry, she's upset, we need to still be her safe place. That doesn't mean that we don't discipline her, in that we have rules and we have boundaries, and she knows those rules and boundaries, and she misses out on things if she doesn't follow them. But we're here as her support. They're such huge feelings for a little toddler to have these huge bursts of anger, or being upset or disappointed. And each time we offer her space and we offer her cuddles, and not to say she's going to get her way, but that we're here for her. We decided that we would give her a job that she could become responsible for. And for us, it was watering the plants every morning. And she does that every day for us, and she's learned so much. It's been great for her to have that responsibility, but she's also, through that job, she's been learning a lot by talking to us, looking at flowers, looking at how they're blossoming now, looking at how much water you need, how little water you need. So, and the seasons suddenly, because the leaves were falling down. So what was just a small little thing of having a job is actually a activity that's been great for all aspects of her life.
Learning about appropriate behaviour is important for emotional and social development. A positive approach is the best way to guide your child's behaviour. Discipline is not punishment, but should include limits, boundaries, and consequences. Try to find triggers for bad behaviour and remove them, or help your child prepare for them. Look out for opportunities to praise and reward your child for good behaviour.